I'm like, you're
Right here, you got it. Pass it. You airdrop me?
Alright. Y'all come in the room, man. We about to build. Got another download for y'all. Very important, man. I gotta say these things. I gotta say these things over and over because I've said them already, but I have to say them over and over because we're always distracted, right? By the rumors and dumb shit. So I gotta say these things over and over. And so, you know, peace, God. I'ma say it again because it has to be said. There is no success without sacrifice. Now, a lot of people out there are trying to live this knowledge and without understanding sacrifice is a part of the whole thing. It's very important that we understand sacrifice because we can't have any success or anything without sacrifice because life is all about an exchange of energy or alchemy, right? So what that means is this, right? Life, you are God. You are what you call the quote unquote creator of your reality because you are the observer of your reality. None of this can happen without you. This is a storyline of your own karma from your previous life, right? Which is your parents' life, but we won't go into that right now. We'll talk about that another time. But we want to understand the power of our own mind. First of all, you have to understand one thing. When your whole life you've been living and putting all of your energy and power and focus into creating the world that you're in right now. When you wake up out of that world, hold on, let me make sure we got a clear connection. Is the connection clear? Let me know. Thumbs up if the connection is clear. Thumbs up if the connection is there. Thumbs up if the connection is clear. I'm just going to stay still right here. We're going to just put that there. Alright, I be wanting to move around because my mind moving around. Let me know if it's coming in clear, y'all. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for clarity. Is it clear? You're? Yeah, looks like it's froze. I'm talking, I'm going off. Y'all bring me my water? It's clear, y'all. Let me know if it's clear. Let me know when it's coming in clear. Are we coming in clear? I'm asking. It must not be coming in clear. I'm not getting the thumbs up, so I gotta wait. I gotta wait. Yeah. Aya. What y'all doing? What y'all doing?
You want us to come out?
What are you doing?
We're right here on the iPad.
Doing what?
Looking up. Oh, we wait for you to go live.
I am live. I'm trying to see if... Okay, I'm getting a thumbs up now. I'm straight. Yeah, I'm still. So yeah, what you got to realize is can we coming in clear? Good. So what you got to realize is that you're so powerful and you created your own world, and you created this world that you're in. And so when we wake up out of and you know what I'm saying? Okay, so when we wake up, what happens is we're dealing with alchemy. We're dealing with our circumstances. We're like, oh my God, I woke up. I gotta do this and that.
There wasn't any ice left.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah. I gotta do this. Y'all off? I gotta do this. I gotta do that. A lot of people. I got a call from some people that were in Jamaica and they were following the knowledge. And they was like, "Yo, Chief, we were following the knowledge. It was 3 guys, and we're out here in nature, and we're falling into financial problems, man. We just falling into financial problems. What do you advise?" I said, first of all, y'all niggas ain't even online. Y'all not proclaiming the kingdom. You're not following carbonation if you're not doing what we're doing. Once you know the truth, you have to proclaim it. Whether you're hated or not. I know a lot of y'all see me being hated, but that's the price of it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be hated because you're a true speaker. So you think like, oh, I'm going to just apply the knowledge and be quiet and not say nothing. No, it don't happen like that. We're the only frequency of these thoughts online, so you have to enhance it. And that's your duty. You can't just fall off into the woods and apply the knowledge and not teach it. You have to become a teacher of it, right? Now, a lot of people, something was wrong. Something was up. I need one of them chairs. Let me get that chair right there you in, bro. Let me know when it's coming in good, yo. I think it just froze. It just froze. Yeah, way better. Yeah. I like these kind of chairs anyway. All right, we coming in clear? Let me know. Everybody off the Wi-Fi? Let me know. We coming in clear? I know it keeps breaking out. Let me know if it's clear now. All right. So he also goes on to tell me, like, look, man, I want to be polygamous, but the woman I'm with, I feel like we got a connection and all that, right? But she don't, how hard it is for the woman to accept polygamy. I said, listen, I don't know what you're talking about. Only thing I know is that she sounds like she a sacrifice. A child might be a sacrifice. A child that you have with somebody that ain't on your frequency, that might be a sacrifice. Now, when I'm saying sacrifice is, first of all, you have to realize energy is energy, right? And people are energy, like a person is energy. And sometimes the universe wants you to sacrifice this person as far as letting them go out of your life because they're no longer good for you. Because that energy, nothing is lost, all is transformed. That energy will come in another form for you. And it's called alchemy. So you have to sacrifice people, places, and things in this journey. And it's very important that you understand that you're never going to lose. You're always going to alchemize the energy. The energy is going to come into another form that's more conducive for your path moving forward. Now, a lot of people don't believe in this or understand this because they're so attached. This is what Buddha talk about, let go of all attachments. Because everything is you. And energy is not destroyed, only transformed. So if the universe is trying to take somebody out of your life, it's to bring another form of that in your life that's more conducive with your growth, in your spirit's growth. But you holding on to these people that's making your life miserable will only make things worse. Basically, I got a call from 3 dudes that were following the knowledge, but they wasn't proclaiming the kingdom, and so they ran into financial problems. Well, that's part of the mission, is to proclaim the kingdom of God. You must go forth and proclaim the kingdom. And you're not teaching, you're not on live teaching. That's why you're having those issues right there. It's in and out though. Like, let me know what's going on, yo. Somebody please let me know what's going on inside, yo. Like, I know somebody watching it from the inside, right? We good? Like, let me know if we good, fam. Let me know if we good, Reflections. It's good? All right. So I told him, like, listen, man, you got to proclaim the kingdom of God. You can't just go out here like, yo, Chief, I'm having financial problems. You see what I'm saying? And, this, that, and the third. I said, listen, man, you got to proclaim the kingdom of God. You're going to be hated. You got to be a true speaker. If you don't say these words, who's going to say it? You got people you supposed to be telling. And those that are waking up, there's very few of us right now. But in the end, we win. So you have to speak the knowledge. So he's like, oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm out here just living the knowledge. They thought they could just be quiet and live the knowledge. and not have no, they figure like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'll just go to Jamaica and I'll be in Jamaica and I'll just not proclaim the kingdom of God while I'm in Jamaica, but that ain't gonna work. Then you gonna go just live in the woods and not say nothing? Absolutely not. You got to proclaim the kingdom of God and let it be known. And then the universe blesses you. So that's part of it, right? So, can I get a towel? Shit, it's warm out here. Okay, so what I was telling him also, he was like, yeah, I got a girl. She don't believe in polygamy, but I do. And we got a nice connection. I thought she was the one for me, but she's not doing it. She's not doing it, Chief. I said, listen, let me tell you something, man. You got to learn how to sacrifice. In this life, and people are energy. People, places, and things, they're energies, right? Hey, also bring me a fan. Or turn this one on or something. People, places, and things are energy, so you have to understand one thing, brother. I said, listen, you gotta let go of what no longer serves you, right? So the brother I don't think he really understood. I said, I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna explain this to the world because it was like something I was trying to explain to him, but I want to explain it to everybody out there. So he says, and I said, I'm going to go live, catch me live, because I want to tell everybody about sacrifice. On this journey, it's called alchemy. Nothing is lost, all is transformed. Energy cannot lose. So people, places, and things will have to transform for you to bring change in your life. This is going to be the hardest part of your journey, is letting people go that you cared about. But the universe wants to show you how great you are, because you are the creator of your reality. All of your thoughts create your reality. The people, places, and things, or everything that you attracted. You have a nice world that you have survived in this far. So this world that you're in is a world that you lived in and been living in. Now, that world will alchemize. Why? Because at the end of the day, you're changing frequency. Right? And with changing frequency, what you have is this. Well, why don't y'all just plug that where it's at and then run it all the way? Yeah, that's what you do. Come on, be smart, man. Come on. Work smart, not hard. All right, listen, right? So, and y'all disturbing me, just please put it over this. All right, so now you have been so great in your life. You've got a job, you got a car, you finally settled the fuck down, and then you happen to wake the fuck up. Why? Because you had enough. You have been successful enough to not have to be in survival fucking mode. So now you have the opportunity to do what? You have the opportunity to think. The universe has blessed you with the opportunity to think and come into a higher consciousness. And now you realize, like, shit, I gotta leave here. I can't be here. But now you got 2-3 kids by men that ain't on your frequency or women that ain't on your frequency, and you got income, a job that you gotta let go. You know what you gotta do. You leaving. You gotta leave. So your job now at this point is to alchemize it, right? So now you gotta alchemize what you need to do, right? Babe, bring me a towel, man. So now you gotta alchemize what you do, right? Because, like, I'll give you an example for me. When I woke up, I was successful. I had a house, car, RV, and a barbershop. Nigga, I had an RV, barbershop, truck, motorcycle, and a barbershop. Then I woke the fuck up to what the fuck was really going on. I basically died in my bedroom. Right? Oh, that's the only one you got right now. I basically died in my bedroom. And then when I woke up, I was like, shit, I don't have a desire for none of this shit. I literally gave my motorcycle away, gave my RV away. I literally, to alchemize my life, I was suffering from success. Because although I had all the material things, I had an Infiniti, I had a Tahoe truck, I had an RV, I had a motorcycle, and I had a barbershop. And I was making all this money, maybe thousands of dollars a month coming in. My bills were paying itself. So I didn't even have bills. I had set it up so that my bills were paid. I never seen a bill because it was all electronic. So my bills paid themselves. I had it set up, and I was living in a world where I was doing whatever I wanted, and just really just exploring. I explored the coast and the Keys of Florida with my RV. I just took trips and just tried to find things to fulfill me. And it just got really boring. Everything got really boring. Nothing really fed my soul no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm using this as an example of what I had to do to truly come into what I wanted to really do, which was to teach. But it did buy me time. You know, mastering Babylon bought me time to actually sit still and study health, study, you know, knowledge that I was wanting to study and understand and research a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had time. You know, my barbershop was running itself. My barbershop was full of barbers. Each chair I was getting about $600 a week for. $150 a week from each chair. And I had about 10 chairs. And then my bills were way lower than my income. I had established my barbershop. I had a salon in the back, tattoo artists. I had a vending machines. I was selling products. I was just really successful in Babylon. And but I started waking up with this extra time on my hand. So basically on my phone, I had a camera system. I had a manager in my business. He ran my business while I wasn't there. I didn't need to be at my barbershop. My barbershop was running on its own. So I basically was really successful. I had everything. You know what I'm saying? Paid my taxes, did everything. Everything was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was normal. I was just not fulfilled by that life no more. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people will tell you about Bishop's HD Cuts. I did. They just sit in the back, listen to the download. You paying attention to the wrong thing, so I'm going to block you. You being a distraction in my room. So then, you know, I was given, as I woke up, I realized I don't want this barbershop. I no longer want to cut people's antenna. I don't want to cut their antenna off. I don't want to be a part of this. I was showing my barber stuff. I just stopped altogether being in society. I literally started hanging out in the woods by myself. I was camping out by myself. My wife at the time was not really with the weirdo shit I was talking about. I was only eating fruit. We had disconnected because we would eat at dinner, but I had literally just started eating fruit. You know what I'm saying? I was just in the knowledge all day, every day, wanting to think only the thoughts that I was thinking. Like, talking to somebody else really felt like a distraction if we were talking about dumb shit. Every Saturday, the doorbell rang. Ding dong. My manager would bring me the money. Matter of fact, I got it to the point where my manager didn't even bring everybody's booth rent, that I gave him a card on his own. So he would just, a business card, so he would go to and deposit the money right into the account. So really, after a while, I had no dealings with the outside world at all. It ran itself. I made Babylon run on Babylon. And I had my fear space. I literally made that for myself. I literally made a situation where I never had to deal with Babylon, and I made Babylon deal with itself. And I just sat with myself. My wife started not understanding what I was talking about, and she would understand it at the time, but she wasn't on my level, bro. You know, and we just had a kid, and I was like waking the fuck up, man. And it was a scary process because I was like, you don't understand what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, it wasn't good, because not only did I not want my barbershop, which is just a success, and everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, dude, this is not me no more, bro. Like, I'm not feeling this shit. I want to go. I really want to leave. And I'm thinking to myself, how do I alchemize? I know I got to sacrifice. I got to let these people go. I got to let this barbershop go. I have no problem with that. It's not feeding my soul. But how do I alchemize this life to start my new life? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously I'm done with this life. I've outgrown it. It doesn't stimulate my soul. It's not feeding my soul no more. I'm bored. And I'm ready to become a guru. I'm ready to become a teacher. I want to start teaching the knowledge that I have in my mind. I want to start making videos about this knowledge. And yo, like Satan, right? And when you're through everything that I loved, Satan used my baby moms. Satan used my child, Satan used any and every facet to try to disturb the mind that I had. You know, literally, my baby mom at the time was literally trying to take my page down. Like, she wanted to take my Facebook down. Like, she didn't want me teaching at all. She's like, you're losing your mind. And I'm like, nah, I'm finding my mind. You need to find your mind and lose the mind you have. And she was like, either you be with me or Facebook. And I chose Facebook. Well, I just recently lost that. But I chose to teach and go after my heart and do what I knew and my mom was right. And it took a lot of balls for me to do it. Because a lot of people was like, damn, nigga, you really gonna leave this barbershop, nigga? This shit bumping. I'm like, man, fuck this shit, man. Y'all cutting y'all antenna. I don't want to even be a part of that. I was showing the barbers how much stress they put on their nervous system just holding a clipper all day with all that electricity going through their hand. It's putting all that stress on their body and their nervous system, and it's bringing in their brain waves. And I'm like, y'all gonna stay stupid, and we're staying in this system where this shit is gonna fall apart, man. We need to really start going to set up. And I want to teach people, but the barbershop I was in wasn't listening to that shit. Like, I was in my community trying to teach, and niggas was like, listen, man, we want to watch the game and talk about bitches and fucking stupid shit. Nigga, nobody want to talk about the economy and health and wealth and all that shit like that. Nigga, no, look, man, niggas want to be dumb, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? That's when I realized, like, wow, this is not the environment that I created. As I evolved past the mind that I my own invention. Bishop HD Cuts was a check cashing spot. I seen the vision. I had dreams. I obsessed making this barbershop. I made it from scratch. Broke down walls. Put the outlets where they were at. I painted. I designed the fucking logo. With my imagination, it was nothing. I literally went in there and envisioned it and then made that shit happen. Like God. Like, everybody was like, nigga, that's a check cashing spot. I said, no, nigga, that's my barbershop. They was like, nah, that's a check cashing spot. I was like, all right. Within a month to 2 months, they came back and it was a barbershop. And they was like, yo, shit crazy. I got no, nigga. I seen something different than what y'all seen, bro. And this was like in the hood, and I made it so luxurious. And they was like, damn. I was like, yeah, bro. I told you, bro. Radio station, everybody coming to the barbershop fucking with it. Very successful, and I knew how to get clientele because I'm a people person. You know, same way I got followers online. I'm an influential person. So I was very successful in Babylon, but it wasn't feeding my soul. And so once I created that, I now had to walk away from it. And that was one of the hardest things for me to do, because I realized, like, whoa, like, I really set myself up here. To this day, if you Google Bishop's HD Cuts, it will come up on Google. It will come up on Yelp. It's still there. That's how well I established my business. For about 2-3 years, I established that business. And people were like, you're fucking plum. I said, bro, it's not feeding my soul, and I'd be damn if I continue to cut my people here. Now, I know recently you see me cut my hair, but that was for love purposes. That was an act of love. But that's not something I'm going to ever be doing again. So I refuse to cut my people's antenna anymore. I refuse to perpetuate the ignorance of the black community. No one wanted to talk about change and evolving and segregation. No one wants to talk about getting closer to the sun. No one wants to talk. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to become Nature Boy now. I was King Bishop, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Well, let me show you. I made myself King Bishop. See the chess piece? Yeah. The chess piece represented me being an average piece on the chessboard, but still being a king. So I was Bishop, because that's my last name. That's my adopted last name. So, and when I was in prison, they called me Bishop. When I was in the military, they called me Bishop. So everybody just called me Bishop. So I was his Bishop. I was King Bishop. And anybody in the neighborhood that could beat me in chess, I give him a free haircut. Because I'm really good at chess. You know, really good chess player. And so the more what I'm saying is I had to sacrifice my own creation. I created that world. I created the clients. I created the success that I had. But that success no longer fed my soul. I had a beautiful wife. I had a brand new son, RV, biggest house on the block. I did not have to move a finger. Money was working for me. The system worked for itself. The bills paid. I had the system working for the system. And me not having to work for nothing. I stood outside of that. And I mastered it. When I mastered that, I said, damn. I look back and I was like, I created this whole shit. It was moving without me. It was like, damn. It showed me my power. It showed me how I could create something that's bigger, that can become bigger, something bigger than me. And I was like, wow. I gave away free Mayweather fights in the hood. Everybody came to the Mayweather fights. I bought it myself. Wine, all my clients, they always had free wine when I came in. Asked about my barbershop, man. We had fun. And I'm a nigga that could talk, so we was talking, we be having fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a man thing. And we was good at what we did. I'm a good barber. I cut good hair. You feel what I'm saying? When I did do it, I would slice niggas up like best barber in town. All the young boys came to my shop. We did the spray, the lines with the designs and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I've been cutting hair since I was 14. That's one thing, you know what I mean, I know how to do. Real good. So then I felt how powerful I was when I tried to alchemize that. Now the hardest part, it was easy letting the barbershop go. It was easy letting the RV go. It was easy letting the truck go. It was easy letting the motorcycle go. It was easy. The hardest part of all the sacrifice was the people. Man, letting go of my wife that wasn't looking at the shit the way I was. Shit. I tried my best to get her to understand what I was understanding, but she wasn't meant to go forward in my journey with me. And it was the saddest thing, because I had a child with her. I said, at least let me take my son. Nah, nigga, you ain't taking us. All right, I gotta go. Now, what I realize is that when you are going to that next consciousness, you have to alchemize and sacrifice energy so that it can alchemize, and what you think is that you're going to be alone, but you're not. Nothing is lost, all is transformed. I went through it myself. So when I let her go, 3 came. But it did not seem that way, that everything was going to be all right, that I was going to attract other people. Mind you, I'm moving to Central America. I'm moving to Honduras. I'm moving to Guatemala. I'm moving out here in the bush to go find out my knowledge. I was thirsty for this knowledge. It took me on a quest. I didn't just want to think about it. I wanted to feel it. I wanted to know about it. I wanted to see if this was true. If I go out, I did all this mathematics, and I wanted to know if going out into nature would really change my concept on life. If I isolated myself around green, around nature, which is this vibration, like green is a vibration. If you literally put yourself in nature, engulf yourself in nature, no phone, no nothing, just out there in nature, eat nothing but fruit. I went all the way down to 160. Now usually my weight is from 195 to 211, but I went all the way down to 160, fasting, hardly eating, stomach shut down. I went into the bush, drunk from the river, bathed in the waterfall in Honduras. Slept in the tent. When the sun went down, I went to sleep. When the sun rose, I woke up. Every day. I ate mangoes from the mango tree right there. I slept under an avocado tree and ate the avocados as they dropped. I pooped on the ground. I was engulfed. Naked most of the day in the bush. I did this for about a year. About a year. I wasn't online for a minute. 6 months to a year. I want to be honest. It was 6 months to a year. I did this for a while. I mean, if you ever been to Honduras, you know the internet sucks. Ain't no internet there. So, I missed the internet because I had all this knowledge and I was trying to put it online, trying to upload it, and it just sucked. But I was out there and I had so much knowledge I was gaining. So much more understanding, man. I mean, the dreams, the knowledge, oh, man. And I couldn't wait to get online. But I had to move to Costa Rica to get internet. But the moral of what I'm saying is, you won't have to sacrifice. So I had to take my other world and figure out how to take it and alchemize it to finance my new world. So I gave the barbershop away because I gave it at a price. I was like, yo, just give me $500 a week for the next year and you can have the barbershop. She was really excited about that. Like, what? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah. That's it? I'm like, yeah. I made it so it was super easy for her to give it to me. And then, I took that and I used that. And then I got donations. And so, yeah. But my honor, my heart is this message. This is what I came to do. This is what I fully understood why I came here. And most will never find out why they came here. And maybe that's why they came here, to just be a battery. But I figured out what this was, what all of this was, what the Bible was saying, what the Quran was saying. I figured it all out. I really, really figured it out. It's like, fuck. I just knew what all of this was, and I just wanted to speak that message. And man, I was speaking it, but nobody was hearing me, man. Right? Nobody was hearing me. So I just started becoming controversial. I started saying things that made people, think. Like, people kept talking about Dr. Sebi. I was like, nigga. And I started talking about against Dr. Sebi's stuff. And it grew, like, people started, oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this nigga talking against Dr. Sebi? And then after that, then the white girl came. And so the universe kind of gave me some controversy to promote the message. So, because without the controversy, no one would have had heard what I was saying. So I needed that. So when the white girl came from Canada, the whole Canada was lit. It was crazy. And, she left. And after that, then, it was just, haters. Then BBC wanted to interview me. And I was just like, okay, this message is real. The European government is now watching me. Yeah, okay. They're after me. They want to label me as a cult leader. So that's what they did. They labeled me as a cult leader on Google to target me. And I said, okay, cool. So this journey has been always alchemy, always changing. And life in the moment is constant change. And you cannot live on this journey without constant alchemy and constant sacrifice, constant renewal. The universe will not allow you to have too much. It will always take it away from you and give it right back slowly. But it will never let you get rich. The universe won't let you get rich because you're not allowed to be rich because there's too many poor people in this world. You're not allowed to be rich because it's harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom. So, some people are like, well, you had $300,000. Why? What did you do? I said, I gave it away. And they're like, what the fuck you mean, man? I'm like, I gave it away because it's harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom. I realized that. I could have opened up businesses, man. I was a businessman. I'm very smart. But I'm smart enough to know not to use my straw man. You know what I mean? I'm smart enough to know I'm not allowed to use that straw man. I will not use Eligio Bishop to open up business with Babylon. I will not use it. It's against my rules. It's against the kingdom of God to use my straw man. So, oh, okay. Oh, you can't serve money. No, I can't serve money. Well, why didn't you buy land? Because it wasn't time for me to buy land yet. I mean, I can't really buy land anyway. But if I would have bought the land in Costa Rica, look, I got deported. Well, then what? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm in my journey the way it is, and I'm so glad I was able to overcome that, and that money allowed me to learn so much so fast. Because I'm not one for money. I'm one for knowledge, wisdom. You can have the money. Give me the wisdom. Me, I want knowledge of self. I want to know. You could have the money. Nothing's more powerful, nothing's more satisfying to me than the knowledge and the wisdom. And so that is what I seek, and that's what I've got. I got the ultimate knowledge and wisdom. And the money was not spent in vain, because I took that journey and I went so many beautiful places and seen so many beautiful things. And the journey has been immaculate, up and down and round and round. And, it's been beautiful. This is the life that I chose. This is what I came here for. I don't regret any part of it. All my controversy, I love it. I love this life, and I'm living. They really bothering y'all back there, huh? If you say anything about the men in the back, I'm just going to block you. If you say any stupid shit in the room, I'm going to block you. Niggas is so, y'all, you know what it is? Y'all looking at my background and y'all easily distracted, and that's why you are where you are, right? People keep talking about people keep talking about stupid shit, because I'm gonna tell you the secret. Social media has conditioned your mind to only have an attention span of a 5-year-old. You will never be able to manifest anything without focus. Y'all motherfuckers can't focus 5 minutes without paying attention to the motherfuckers in the background. That's the kind of mind you have. Your attention span's to a 3-year-old, nigga. Dumbass. They got you, nigga. They got you on this instant Snapchat. Yeah, they got you, motherfucker. The government has conditioned your mind through social media. Why do you think they make us put videos in 1-minute clips, you fucking dick? Don't you fucking get it? Wake the fuck up, bro. They make you put your fucking knowledge in 1-minute clips. That is a prison. That is a paradox. That is a conditioning of the human mind, nigga. If you don't see the psychology in putting your fucking knowledge in 1 minute and only a couple seconds, that is to condition you only to have a short attention span so that you can't get no real knowledge into your DNA, you fucktwad. Why do you think we can only fucking make a video for 1 minute at a fucking time, bro? Why do you think I go live only? Because I can't make an hour-long video and you watch it. Because your attention span has been conditioned to be of a fucking 3-year-old, bro. This is why you're paying attention to the things in the background instead of sitting still and focusing your mind on what the fuck I'm saying so that you can receive something right now. Right? You don't see it, bro? 1 minute clips going down your timeline. That's the only thing that you're used to now. You're used to 1 minute. right? 1 minute clips. They listening to me. You watching them. So you'll never be able to manifest nothing in your life because you can't focus. Focus is the key attention that they took from you. That's what makes you a slave. In this day and age, if you can't focus, you're a slave. You don't have the attention span, so you let somebody else do it for you. Convenience, creatures of convenience, because you can't focus enough to manifest anything. The universe is ruled by thought. Whatever thoughts you hold the most, that's what manifests into your reality. Whether you know that or not, consciously about that or not. Those that are smart are consciously about this, and they focus on what they want, and they manifest it. But that's only 1% of the population. The rest of you fucktwads or you retarded bitches are sitting there having to deal with whatever's told to you. And I make my knowledge real simple so no one cannot understand what the fuck I'm saying because I'm using common words. It's really fucking simple. Something complicated made simple so that you can understand it. If I'm offending you, then I'm probably talking about you because I didn't say your name. And if you're offended by anything I've said, the message is probably for you. Point blank period. Only a hit dog will holler. Moving forward. You're going to have to sacrifice women, children, mom, dad, family, because the universe is trying to show you how great you are. You are all energy. And so it's going to take a different shape or form. You're going to have a mom, you're going to have a dad. This is going to take another shape and form. But we are so stuck on these forms, energy forms, that we do not know how to let go. And this is why we reincarnate. We reincarnate because you don't know how to let go. You do not understand that everything is energy. And so when you look at death, you don't understand death. And that nothing is lost, all is transformed, because that's how the universe works. Everything is transformed, not created, transformed. Energy is transformed. Nothing is lost, all is transformed. But you're so stuck on the form that, you're going to be upset because, the forms transform. They have to transform. They're in forms that transform. And if you don't get used to change and become mutable to the everlasting transformation of the world, then you're going to hold on to baggage. And that's why the Buddha talks about letting go of attachments. So you have to let go of jobs wisely. I'm not saying just overnight do it. I'm saying take serious steps to transforming your life to where you know you're supposed to be. And stop playing with it. You're going to have to let some children go. That's connected to people that mean you know well. You can make this hard or you can make it easy. You can say, I'm not letting my child go. Well, that's why you'll be stuck in this earth plane, because of the fact that you don't understand that that child does not belong to you. That child is you. And it has its own journey. If you can take your child with you, then you're very lucky. But more than likely, you go on this journey by yourself. We want to hold on to everything and take everything with us. When no, take a good look at your child and let go, because it ain't yours. They belong to themselves, and that's a hard pill to swallow. But that's just how it is. Some of y'all got children with baby moms and baby fathers that's not going to allow you to take the child and completely go live your life. No. See, you want to take your child and raise your child outside the system. But you're connected to somebody that doesn't give a fuck about that. They're in the system. So you'll give them visitations back to Babylon? Come on. What are you going to do? You really going to play that game? If you can't have your child, it's not your child. It belongs to the state. And that might be the karma that the child has to pay, but that's their own journey. And so this is a harsh pill I had to swallow with a couple of sacrifices with kids that I made. Here's what I learned, though. Because they have your genes, they'll eventually wake up. They're going to wake up because they have 23 of your chromosomes. So no matter where you are, I mean, look at where you were dropped off. You figured it out. They'll figure it out. They have their own journey to figure that out. Maybe if you take them with you, they won't have the experiences that allows them to figure it out. And so everything's happening in divine timing. We have to let go and let the universe, or let God, or whatever you want to call it. Right? You're going to have to let go of family members. You're going to have to let go of loved ones. This is the hardest part. Material things are easy. People are hard. Because you think you love somebody, but love is understanding. And if you love them, you'll be able to let them go. And if they're for you, they will be there. But, and again, you can make life hard, go kicking and screaming. Come into your purpose, come into your journey. Let that shit go. You understand? If the baby father doesn't want to comply, that means that the baby has its own journey and has to meet you along the way later. You have to lead the baby there. If the baby mother doesn't want to comply, wants to make things hard for you, then yeah, you got to keep it moving. Sacrifice. In the Bible, it clearly states in Matthew 10, anyone that puts their son, daughter, mother, or father before me is not worthy of me. What that means is that Christ conscious, this path that you're walking, you're here to change the world. You're not here to be in love. You're not here to enjoy yourself yet. You're here to prove that you're worthy of enjoying yourself. This world is just a moment in time. I know it seems like a long time, but it's a test. This is a proving grounds. You're not here to be happy. Nah. You're here to fight. Fight your demons. You're not here to enjoy yourself. Get that out your fucking mind. Every time you try to enjoy yourself, you'll not be able to enjoy yourself because you're not here to fucking enjoy yourself. Point blank period. You're here to prove yourself worthy to enter the higher realms where you can enjoy yourself. You're here to prove yourself. Sacrifice. You're not here to be happy. Get that into your brain. This life is a test. It's not for enjoyment. You can enjoy it in the process, but this shit is not to be happy. This is not it. No. This is a proving grounds. You're being tested. Your heart is being weighed. What you do here will determine your eternity. This is nothing but a moment in time, or mind, should I say. And I'm going to tell you this again. You're not here to enjoy yourself. You're here to make this world a better place. And that, my friend, is not an easy task. So if you're here to enjoy yourself or be happy, get the fuck over it. Because it's not fucking happening. You will get moments where you're enjoying yourself, and then that shit will be gone, and it'll be back to reality. So I'm just giving you a hard fucking message in your fucking mind right now. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. You're here to bring change. You're here to fight the status quo. That's not an enjoyable process. But you will inherit the earth. You will inherit eternal life. But it's going to be a hard journey. People are going to hate you, troll you. People are going to fucking try to destroy you. That is what comes along with it. So that you can feel the vibration of seriousness. Why the cursing? I'm not cursing. Cursing is, you know what cursing is? Cursing is, I hate you. I hope you never be anything. You're never going to be anything. That's a curse. But if I want to curse, I would say that. Because some of you will never be anything. You're here as a prop. Nigga. You know, that's not a curse. That's just real. That's cursing. Profanity is fuck you. What the fuck are we doing here? That's profanity. Those are words that have histories being used to curse people, but any word could be used to curse somebody. So I'm not cursing. I'm actually trying to help your silly ass. So whoever's supposed to hear this message, you know he's supposed to hear. Let that bitch go. Let that bitch ass nigga go. Let that bitch ass nigga go. Let the child go with him. Fuck him. You're gonna be okay. You can make more children. You're gonna make more children. You'll be okay. That child is not yours. That child is you. That child is on another version of you on its own journey. Let it the fuck go. Don't fucking try to hold on to some shit that you ain't supposed to hold on to, or you're gonna make life hard for yourself. There it is. If you needed somebody external of you to say it, I said it. Sacrifice. Let it go. I love myself.